don't think of them as my parents. I think of them as like people I'm watching on a TV show. You feel me? Where's my concealer brush? I can't find it. Anyways, I don't think of them as my parents. I think of people I'm watching on a TV show. So when I'm watching it, I just disregard the fact that they're actually my parents, because I don't want to be biased in any way. So if my mom does something that actually pisses me off in the show, I'm gonna be like, bro, like Annie is doing too much. You feel me? So I treat them like every other cast member. Like if someone's beefing with my mom and I know my mom's in the wrong, I'm not gonna be like, period. I'm gonna tell my mom, mama, you were in the wrong here, like, bruh. But it's all jokes, it's all bands, you know, like, it's like, yeah, it's just funny. It's just funny. Do you like the way your parents were portrayed in Young Pimp South African? No, because I think the way, I don't think I've ever actually spoken about this in like the lights, but I think the way my parents are portrayed anywhere is just so wrong. And like whenever I try to back my parents up and be like, nah, that's not what happened, everyone's just like, how will you know? How are you know? It's a little child. How would you know? You're not in my family. Your knowledge is based off stuff that you see on freaking Safari and freaking Instagram and freaking like social media. I know it because I've been in the household as my parents. Like I feel like people also, like, obviously people on social media, I can't change everyone's perspective on social media because people on social media will always think what people on social media want to think, but obviously they will never know like the actual true story or like the actual true like background of anything that has ever happened in my family household or anything that has happened like before I was even born. Like they will never actually know. Like, do you get what I'm trying to say? So I feel like what my parents were portrayed wasn't the best image, and it wasn't completely accurate. I can't say too much on that, but it wasn't completely accurate, and I'm just gonna leave it as that.
It is embarrassing, it is degrading, humiliating, painful. You just open your mouth, wow, spit for all the women face. Normally I would not talk about this, but if I don't talk about Annie Idibia, who will I then talk about? I mean, these are women who we grew up looking up to. Oh, I remember the African Queen era. It was the dream of every baby girl. It was painted as the best marriage ever. Two-Face Idibia. After you had issues with your group, the Plantation Boys, who was there for you, who stood by you, who wiped your tears when you cry in your silent moments, who fought for you when nobody did, when nobody knew, when you been need shoulder to cry on, who was there for you? Annie Idibia, your wife, the mother of your kids. When I heard you call her Annie Macaulay, something pierced my heart. A slight pain, disappointment. Annie Idibia carried that name, Idibia, with so much respect, honor, love, happiness, contentment. But what did you do? You took off your name from her name to embarrass her, humiliate her, spit on her face, giving her enemies the opportunity to keep laughing at her. Something where woman supposed to nine you can't do. I would mean things say you be legend though. Really, it is highly disgusting that it was you that broke the news to the public. That's what females do. You used to strike me like a man. I thought you were a man. You made 2 videos, Two-Face. You know, this is why I tell women, don't always try to be the one fixing your marriage. Stop trying to be the hero, because these men, they will spit on your face. Two-Face, first of all, you frustrated this lady, a beautiful lady, talented lady. You give her depression. Sweet girl, wonderful girl, eloquent lady, sexy and beautiful, the joy of every man, a patient woman, understanding woman wey take your rubbish, wey try put respect for your bola wey dey everywhere. If not for Annie, who you think say go respect you? You lost that name legend a long time ago when you could not control your family. Family man wey no fit take care of him family, now waiting, now boy. Annie added value and respect to your name. The courage, the respect, the presence and charisma was different. About Annie Idibia, I personally did not know her through you. It was the movies. She's a great actor. She steals the screen. You cannot see an Annie movie and not be interested. Now, Two-Face, let me put it to you as a man. Are you proud of your character? When you look at your past, are you proud? Are you not disgusted? Are you not ashamed? Fine woman, we suppose don't leave you since. She had so many reasons to leave you, to go and be spoiled by other men. But no, No, she decided to stay, save her marriage, not let people's talk get to her, not let gossips get to her. Best wife in the world. She stayed for love because she wanted to make it work. And how do you repay her? Do this? Wow. You came out and made a video. Looking at that video, you were so proud with your full chest, saying that you divorced your wife, your backbone, your pillar, the mother of your beautiful kids. You use your hand, humiliate your own name. Shame no catch you, mouth no heavy you. In as much as I don't know what prompted this divorce, I believe you're matured enough to fix whatever it is. She has been patient with you. Why can't you do the same? She endured your tantrums, everything you threw at her face. She endured all the stones Nigerians threw at her, the mockery, because of what? She wanted to save the marriage, because she loved you. So why can't you do the same? Why are you running? Leaving the marriage for who? I think maybe they forgive your nonsense and still forgiven. Now you won't wrong go to where? I cannot justify or say what is happening in your marriage, but one thing I will say is you both have come a long way. Whatever is happening in your marriage is not beyond fixable. It is not above the both of you. She has been fixing it. If your woman they fix something for a long time and she don't tire, you self help her. She be human being. You self fight for the love. You self fight for the marriage. When she's drained, stand for your family. Not be say she tire, you tire. I won't take walk. Now only woman walk to the stand for marriage. Two-face. With all this I have said, and on behalf of all the Nigerian reasonable women, I say to you, you have 6 hours, just 6 hours to fix all this nonsense with the happen here. But we'll just say na cruise or na prank. You go better like that. Again, I am Say the Borge, the voice of the girl child.
Whatever happened to forgiving each other? Whatever happened to praying together? Our parents didn't go so long in marriage, 10, 20, 30, 40 years, some 60 years, some even 70, by packing their bags at the slightest altercation. Marriage is about two people as ordained by God, a man and a woman, who are determined to go on the life's journey by learning to pray together, forgive each other, and keep going and keep forgiving. You don't pack your bags because a storm hit your marriage. You have to keep forgiving. The grass always looks greener in our neighbor's compound, but it never is. It always looks as if there's going to be a better partner out there. But you can't have come this far and want to give up now. Let peace reign. Pray together, forgive each other. If the steam, the storm is too much, go on prayer retreats. If you can't go together, go alone. But go on prayer retreats and come back together again. But don't pack it out.